we had a green chili, we had a regular
Uh,
beef and bean, and then we had a red chili beef and bean. And I
What
swear
they're
to
like?
God, bro,
What
like
they?
they would, I had to stock that freezer every day. You know, like it wasn't even really technically a
yeah,
freezer. It was just the cold section, you know, of where we sold our
yeah.
sandwiches. That was, I had to do the whole thing every day. But that sandwich section got killed out every fucking day between in the morning because they
Yeah.
had little
Oh yeah.
biscuits in there. They had, you know, and then you know, there's a bunch of people who'll eat all the shit that we eat for lunch or dinner. They'll eat anytime for whatever, you know, for lunch, breakfast, or dinner. They don't give a shit. So we always had to fill it up. We were always having to fill that motherfucker because it had big old double cheeseburgers in there. It had like
Alright.
jalapeno burgers. It had fucking like a
Nice.
big old double cheeseburger. It had those beef and bean burritos I was telling you all about. Like, man, it was one of the most
Huh?
popular sections of the 7-Eleven I worked at. I couldn't believe how much product we
Nice.
ran out of there. It was crazy, man.
Oh yeah.
You go into 7-Eleven when you're high, you don't know what you're gonna end up with.
Yeah, ain't that
Like,
true? Damn sure don't. Damn sure don't.
I could imagine. I went to a 7-Eleven, went to that 7-Eleven drunk once. I just bought a pop and I think a couple of chocolate bars. And I was amazed that there was a cop right there and he didn't do nothing to stop me.
right?
I was so obviously like hammered out my mind that the cop didn't stop me, he just laughed. I was trying so hard to focus on walking.
Yeah, you'll have that once in a while.
Hmm.
The thing is, like, when I live in Columbus, Ohio, oh, state, baby. But anyways, yeah, I had a cop that was cool with me, and I went up there. I was pretty fucked up. I drove up there, and I was getting some food, and we sit there and talk for like 10, 15 minutes bullshitting. I was like, all right, man, good talking to you, brother. I can't even remember his name. He's like, I'm about to leave. He's like, you're about to leave? What do you mean? He's like, yeah, I'm about to get out of here. He's like, you're not in that car, you're not. I was like, oh shit. he's like, you're not leaving in that car. He's like, I'll drive you home or I'll have somebody pick you up. He literally called in the local police force in that district, that area, and had somebody drive me home. No DUIs, no nothing. That's fucking cool as fuck, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's real nice.
Cause yeah, the fucking cops in there that picked me up and dropped me off. He's like, on the mic, cause I was pretty fucked up, drunk. And he's like, yeah, I'm picking up some fucking stray, dropping it off. I was like, I wanted to say, what the fuck did you just say? But I was like, I can't because I'm in the back of the
Because
cop
you already
car.
know, right, bro? Like, the best thing you can say is,
Yeah.
you're right, I'm a stray. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
didn't mean to wander into y'all's area, but thank you for taking care of me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, and he took me and dropped me off my house, and I went upstairs unarrested, no DUIs.
Hell yeah,
Thankfully for that cop, man. Thank for
bro. I
that
could
cop.
imagine. Fuck yeah, bro.
They don't
Totally, that's what's up.
Yeah, I was just walking though. Because the 7-Eleven was only like a couple minutes from me, and I knew the way there and back.
Right.
I remember
Hey,
walking
fuck.
home from the club when I was drunk and then see a cop about to go by. You just stop and grab the bus station thing like you're waiting on the bus. Right?
Yeah.
And then you realize the bus has been done for 3 hours, but he just drives by.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
Right. And the fucked up thing is they can still get you for a Republican tax. I mean, if they want to, if they want to be dickheads. They want to be dickheads, but most of them usually don't.
Right.
Most of them are not gonna be that. Now, unless you're that bad, like, unless you're causing like a disturbance, like going around like punch people in the face or cussing them out, whatever, random stranger, you're good. So.
Yeah.
Well, I was like 16 walking home at 3 in the morning, so I was sure he was gonna fuck with me because I was
Yeah,
drunk
I
as
would have
hell,
thought
too.
that too.
Oh yeah, underage, yeah, that for sure. Then you got lucky on that one. I don't know.
I did
I
that
don't
shit
know.
all the time.
See a whip. They've captured the boy.
Well, you're just a lucky motherfucker, aren't you?
Yeah. Probably. Because, I mean, they'd serve me at the clubs all the time. Because my mom and dad would
Nice.
go in there and just buy drinks for me. They see me all the time drinking. They don't remember that it had to be with my mom or dad. You know? And they know they don't give a fuck, and I'm not going to rat them out. So if I get caught, I'm on my own here, but they're going to serve me, you know.
Damn. Was that nice? Well,
Shit, they probably knew me since I was like 12, 10 years old, maybe 5 years old. Because my mom worked in clubs and shit, so, you know.
you definitely have a little bit of fool then.
Shit, I had bartenders babysit me when I was like 5, 6, 7 years old. Because my mom didn't have a babysitter, so just leave me at the bar while she's working.
The point is lost.
Nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong.
Right? She's at least trying to work and make a living, right?
Yeah, right.
I agree. I agree. Now me, I was brought up under a chingazo son that said, "Let's get in chingazos all the time."
Chingazo!
And the son would.
Sorry, man. He said chingazos. He called it out. He called it out.
Yeah. Orale, vato. Yeah, there's some chingazo son. I was raised and born. The fucking earth made me. And then my mom picked me up and said, "Hey, I'm your mama." Just kidding.
He said,
I
I'm your
can't make no
mama.
funny And then along comes my papito. Orale, papito. Just shut up. Yeah. No, I was raised a normal life, man. Like, I guess, what's normal anyways?
Yeah.
But-
That's,
I have no idea nowadays.
Yeah, you don't know what normal is anymore. I guess I grew up in a fucking, like, I grew up in a household that was in the mid-90s, 80s, it was, like, my parents were both working, and I was, what was they called, the latchkey kids? My parents made probably, like, combined income, we was probably making $60,000, $70,000 a year.
yeah, yeah.
And that was, but that's how they was able to afford my college for a little bit, but that I dropped out of. So yeah, I'm nothing special.
Don't
And
worry.
no
Me
hard
neither.
life, some
Hey,
people.
bro. I went to
did-
college. It was on vocational rehabilitation, and I fucked up my 2-year degree because of a bitch, bro. I got drunk and depressed because that bitch dumped me and went and married the guy that she was cheating on him with me, and then she married him, and I got all butthurt about it. And, you know, wish I hadn't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
For
it's
me,
life,
for me,
man,
I
it's
should have
life.
just right. For me, I should just listen to my parents. I didn't listen to my parents.
My
They
mom
wanted
tried
me
to
to
tell
go
me,
to a closer
my
link.
mama, hey, my mama, in her
Right.
credit, tried to tell me that bitch was a dirty, rotten scoundrel, you know, but I didn't listen. I should have listened.
We never listen. We never
Yeah,
listen.
you know how it is.
Don't you
bro.
listen? Don't you
no,
listen?
Me
No,
too, I did it.
we-
I tried.
No, but all in all, though, they wanted me to go to like a local school, and I didn't want to. I wanted to go to this fancy one, and they paid for it. Obviously, it was like it was a Cincinnati Art School Academy, and ridiculous expensive. And I fucked up. I should not went there because it was like all like I'm an artist, natural born artist, but they focus too much on abstract art, and I'm not a big fan of abstract art. Thing is, I like I'm more of a realist. I could do surrealism and more realism, but that big bag. I hate it when people are fucking making money from just taking a big paint, they can just splatter it on a fucking canvas and yeah, that's art, and then give me a good. They put some good ass explanation to it, and then people buy it for fucking $1 million. Like, are you serious? That's no skill, man. I could fucking do that. with my eyeballs closed and just put some kind of fucking explanation behind it. No. And nowadays, my art form, fucking AI can fucking do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the fucking artificial intelligence can draw. Yeah,
AI art is garbage. It really is. I'm sorry.
It is garbage. It is garbage. It's not real. It's just fucking a computer thinking.
Yeah, I
Like
don't
they have their
agree.
own way of doing it.
No, I mean,
Well-
I agree. What I meant to say was I don't think that fucking AI art is really art. I mean, it is in a way, but it's not like, it's not a human. It's fucking computer.
It's not
driving
human.
that
It's
shit.
stupid
It's cool.
computer, yeah.
It's badass. It has its place. But I don't think it should be able to compete in competitions and shit like that, you know?
It
I'm
better not.
old-fashioned,
But you know
what
what?
I mean? Like,
Somewhere, I feel like somewhere about 10 years down the road, it might be like, oh, they're hanging up AI art versus human art. I hope it doesn't get to that point.
I know, bro, and I feel like it might, you know, with the fucking way that shit's going, bro. I hear so many
Why
people
are
like,
all
I heard
artists
my boy tell
assholes?
me, "Hey, chill, baby. I want you to hear this because you're my dog, bro, and I appreciate like your
Gloria,
input
the
and shit."
point is
I heard
ours.
a guy, I'm not gonna say his name, just one of our fellow guildies, tell me today, bro, he was listening to Optimus Prime tell him the Bible. Like read him the Bible, like, you know. And, yeah, I swear to God,
Right.
bro, I couldn't believe
Yeah,
that
it's
shit when I
AI
heard
art.
it.
There's
Yes,
AI stuff like that
yes,
now,
bro, I couldn't believe it when I was like for real. So it was like in the beginning, you know, I was joking with him, but he was like, yeah, no shit, Lord. Like I listened and I felt really good about it. And then he was telling me about how I don't know if you know who Master Chief is from.
Yeah,
that?
Halo.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Halo.
Halo.
There you go. Look, there you go. He
Yeah.
heard Master Chief telling him Bible
Master Chief.
verses.
Yeah.
And he thought it was, you know, really good too. And I was shocked, but
Cortana.
also impressed
Yeah.
to hear that there was that kind of, you know, going on right now, bro. That's pretty cool, you know, but it's also kind of scary in a way too. We got Optimus
Yeah.
Prime preaching. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
There's a bunch of videos like that on YouTube. I block all of them. Anything with AI, I block it. And I keep getting like these like NFT people contacting me on DeviantArt. I just block them immediately.
Right.
Like NFTs still, the freaking market crashed. Get over it.
Let's capture the
Oh,
point.
not this again.
What'd you say, Ray?
Crashed.
I wasn't talking about him, I was talking
Oh,
about
okay.
the dungeon, I mean. I was like, not this again. I've already killed the first boss on my own. They all died and didn't even make it to the first boss. On my way to the second boss.
Oh bloody hell. That's
What the
bad.
hell are you doing? What are you doing over there, Rain?
Pongo Grotto 1 on normal.
What? And they all died?
Yep, and I killed the first boss. I'm at the last boss already. And they're not here, but I'm gonna kill it. I should have just queued up on my own, huh? Just walk her in at that point.
You must have got a bunch of like low levels. Nothing to get you to draw to get in, but
Probably, but
Yeah, probably was.
and I'm not gonna wait for 20 minutes for them to take something that'll take me 2 minutes to beat on my own. You know what I mean?
Alright. Oh yeah. Shit.
Oh look, one of them made it.
Hooray!
Now that it's 40% left. Oh, there goes another one.
Another one bites the dust.
And it's dead.
Another one bites the
And another one's going